Today I'm going to show you how to make biscuits in a wood-fired oven, and in my case I have a pizza oven. And I did this today. I've been wanting to do this for a long time and they turned out great. So the first thing I'm going to do is make the dough for the biscuits, and this is very simple. It's sort of like a drop biscuit technique, and I'm going to be using the rubbed flour method. So I'm just going to take a cup of flour, about a quarter teaspoon of salt, something like that. Teaspoon of baking powder, about maybe a quarter teaspoon of soda, baking soda. Just mix our dry ingredients together. Now the next thing, we're going to take a knob of butter, and I don't know, for just 1 cup, something about like that. And then this is called the rub dough method, and basically you're just going to take your fingers and you're going to rub this into that flour until you have a nice kind of a mealy texture. Alright, so you can see it's crumbling and it's whatnot. Now, the next step is going to add some buttermilk. And we're going to make this so that it just comes together. Kind of a shaggy mess. Okay. One more. Whoops. Okay, here we go. Alright, so let's maybe just a smidge more. I want this fairly wet, and I'm not going to be rolling these out, so it's no problem at all. It's a little bit wet, and I'm not going to over mix them either. Alright, we'll set that aside. So let's get a little fire going here. Alright, so that's already warming up. We're almost at 200 in less than 2 minutes. So I'm not going to run this with the fan going. I just like to run the fan to get it started, and so, but I shut it off so you can hear me. But I'm going to get this nice and hot, and then I'll shut off that, and then we'll bake our biscuits. Get this probably about 350, something like that. Alright, still a little bit of smoke coming out, but where the oven's already to 425, so I shut off the fan, and now let's get our biscuits. Now I'm going to put a little bit of oil in this one. I already did the left one. Swirl that around a bit. Now I'm going to do sort of like a drop biscuit, and I'm going to put those in there. The batter is pretty wet. I'm going to take a little bit out of this one, kind of even that up a bit. Alrighty. Alright, let's pop those in. I put them on more of the cooler end, and then I'll turn those in about, 3 or 4 minutes, something like that. Okay, let's check on these. What I'll do is leave that door open a bit. I need this to bake a little bit slower, and so I'm trying to let some heat out of the pizza oven. So currently it's 450, and that's a little bit hot, and the thermometer's right here. Alright, we'll give that a couple more minutes. So at this point, you can see that we are burning very efficiently. I don't think I have too much open flame at all. Let's check the firebox. Yeah, we're almost pretty much to coals. A little flame going on. And we're currently at about 400. Let's check on our biscuits. Yeah, they're doing okay. So I just went in there with a stick and turned these around with the handles backwards. Get a nice even burn on there. And they are about done. I'll go get a plate. Check these out. They look pretty good. Turn these little handles around. Cool. Alright. Yeah, very good. I think we're ready for some honey butter. Oh boy, yummy. Well, that worked great. Very good. So I'll put links for everything that I used here, the tiny little pans, my pizza oven, everything in the description below if you'd like to support this channel. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.